won't talk the same. I'll be the change. Come on, say it. Say yes, I'll be the change. Come on, where you can feel the shift happening. Say yes, I feel it. Yes, I feel the change. I feel the change. Say yes, yes, I feel the change. Oh, look up real high. Say yes, I'll be. Say yes, I'll be the change. I won't pull back no more. Say yes, I'll be the. Yes, I'll be the. Yes, I'll be the. Yes, I'll be the. Yes, I'll be the change. Say, Lord, make me the change in my family. Let me have personal fire. Let me have personal fire. Come here, hon. Come here. No more hiding in my house. 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 Say it.
No more hiding in my house. No more hiding in my house. No more hiding in my house. It's your day to shine. Day to shine. For me, for me, for me, for me. It's your day to shine. For me, for me, for me, for me.
When you study moves of God in history, there's no such thing as a 3-day move of God.
Come on.
It has a birthplace. Something is being birthed here.
Oh, yes.
And because of the scheduling and how we got, it's going to end in this place. But it doesn't have to end in your heart. This is how revival starts.
Hey, come on.
You see, God is not trying to win the lost first. He's trying to save his church
That's
again.
right.
He's trying to save you from you. He's trying to save you from your agenda and your
Help us,
schedule.
Lord.
I was telling Rodrigo, I said, the problem is, we just now broke the fallow ground where God can rain righteousness on us. And we're going to have to stop. Here's what I would tell you. Put these meetings online, high definition as you can, and begin to share it with thousands of people. There are some meetings that the magnetic charge is in the meeting, is going to be on the video. This is where this is right now. Today God is saying, will you be the change? Will you let that fire come in your heart? I have no idea who this lady is. Apparently she's the recording artist or something. But the accusation of the enemy has put her in the cave of Adullam. But do you know what the cave of Adullam means? Adullam means justice. Some of you in this room, you are in the cave of Adullam. You want justice. You want justice from the pastor that hurts you. You want justice because of racism. You want just because you're a black woman and you've been abused. But let me tell you something. All you're going to get on earth is a legal system. You'll not get justice without the King of Justice. And if you try to get it resolved any other place in the court of heaven, you may win your case on earth, but you'll lose your case in your own heart. You'll be becoming bitter, angry. You'll end up in a cave. Part of the ASAP conferences is to call the worshipers, the singers and the dancers out of the cave. See, some of you are comparing your talent to somebody else's talent. But in Zion, it's always about the heart. Yes, we want you to have talent. We want you to have skill. But if you don't have a Zion heart, it's just show business in religious clothing. If you don't have a Zion heart, you're trying to become a celebrity Christian. And God is not into celebrity.
Come on.
But he is in the Zion heart. Come on, just raise your hand and say, Lord, give me a Zion heart. Come on, give me a Zion heart.
Give me a Zion heart.
Nobody can make that journey to Zion for you.
Yes.
I said, nobody can make that journey to Zion for you. That's why I said, the Lord loves the gates of Zion more than all the tents of Jacob. Because God knows when you start making the journey to Zion. Right now, start making that journey in your heart. You came to Dallas, but now you got to make another journey. Come on, raise up the keyboard. Hit those cymbals, flare them, flare them. journey. I'll make the journey. I'll make the journey. Yes. I'll make the journey. I'll make the journey. I'll make the journey. Give me a Zion heart. Give me a Zion heart. And I'll make the journey. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. I want to go. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. Oh Lord, give me a Zion heart. Keep me pure and holy. I'll make the journey. I'll make the journey. Give me a Zion heart.
But daughter, I am making you the antidote for celebrity Christians. You've been bitten by religion. You've been bitten by show business. You've been bitten by celebrity. But I send you with a new blood transfusion, said the Lord. You will be my antidote for celebrity singers. You will be my antidote for show business in the church. For today, said the Lord, I work in you with new fire. I work in you with fresh desire. I'm seeing this young girl in her room singing songs to her daddy. Go back to where it started. Go back to where it started. Become that young girl again, singing for her Heavenly Father. Alone, depressed, confused, but you ran to Papa's arms. That was your Zion heart. And many church leaders saw what you were and what they weren't willing to become. And they said, I will purchase for money that which only can come by the cross. I will purchase for money that which can only come by the cross. Daughter, I'll put you in unusual situations, but today I restore your Zion heart. I restore your Zion heart.
Oh, come on, lift your hands to Him. The Lord says that Zion is a destination that I've called many to, but many were not willing to make the journey. Many were distracted as they went towards Zion. But those who continue to go higher and higher, I will bring you to that place called Zion, and you'll know the place of glory, the place of power, the place of worship, the place of my presence, the place of my dominion. You'll know what it means to be a Zion people and to have a Zion heart. For I'm looking for those who want Zion. I am searching every city. I'm searching every region. I'm searching every territory for those who desire Zion. And when I find them, I will cause them to live in that place called Zion, that city called Zion, where my river flows. And my river brings life and healing, deliverance and miracles and restoration. Yes, I'm looking for those with Zion hearts. For the Lord says, I do a work in your heart even this day. And I do a work and I change even your desires. And no longer will you desire the things that others desire. No longer will you desire even religion and church as usual. But oh, you'll have a Zion heart. You'll have a desire even to live in that place called Zion. That place of worship, that place of glory, that place of liberty, that place of freedom, that place of shouting, that place of dancing, that place of rejoicing, that place of joy, that place of prophecy, that place of miracles, that place of healing, that place of my blessing, that place place where I drop my word. Heavens drop on this city called Zion. For many have not had a revelation of this place called Zion. But those who are seeking and those who are searching, I'm causing you to see my desire for you. I did not come to bring any other city but Zion. And now it comes. And as you arrive in this place called Zion, you'll meet others with Zion hearts. And you'll rejoice together. And you'll sing together. And you'll prophesy together. And you'll minister together. And you'll dance together. And you'll rejoice together. I'll join your Zion heart with others who have a Zion heart. And I'll raise up new people and new fellowships and even new ones that'll come together for my Zion purpose in the earth. For the Lord said, once Zion arise in your city, in your region, in your territory, once Zion come forth. For many have prayed, and many have wept, and many have interceded for my church to come to the fullness of what I designed you to be. I call you Zion. I call you my people. I call you those with a heart of worship, those with a love for my presence. And I separate you from others who do not have Zion hearts. I pull you away from others that do not want a Zion heart. I connect you with those who desire Zion. I take you away from those whose hearts are not pure and righteous, even though they stand in buildings and they call themselves worshiping me. But oh, I raise up the true worshipers. I raise up the Zion people. I search them out. I send my angels into every region to search out those with Zion hearts. I send my angels to the north, the south, the east, and the west. And I tell them, go gather my people with Zion hearts. Bring them together that they might worship me, that the earth may see my glory, the glory of Zion, the glory of Zion. Arise and shine, for my light has come, and my glory is risen upon you. Oh, arise, my people, as I gather you together to worship and to praise and to celebrate and to rejoice and to lift your hands and to prophesy and to sing my songs. The songs of Zion will be heard again in the land. The songs of Zion will be heard again in the land. The singers of Zion shall come forth. The musicians of Zion shall arise. The dancers in Zion shall come forth. And when they come together, my glory shall be released in Zion. And miracle after miracle after miracle shall be released in this place called Zion. This is your destination. This is the place I've been trying to get my people to. This is the journey that many have been on. And some have been distracted and turned away from going to Zion. Even leaders have turned my people off of the road to Zion. And many of them have taken roads that lead to nowhere. But oh, I bring those that have gotten off track back on the road to Zion. I bring the backslider. I bring the religious ones back to that place called Zion. I get them off of the roads they've been walking on, and no longer will they listen to those who try to turn them away from Zion. But I'm raising up new voices that will tell my people people, stay on Zion, stay on the road, stay on the journey. Don't turn back. Don't go to the left. Don't go to the right. I am raising up those apostles and those prophets in this hour that will point the way to Zion and tell my people this is the way. Go in it. Do not be distracted anymore. Do not go astray anymore. Do not follow doctrines of devils anymore. Do not follow the flesh anymore, but follow my spirit and continue to Zion. Oh, I am raising up new voices in this hour that will tell my people where to go, that will get them off of the road of vanity, off of the road of pride, off of the road of celebrity, off of the road of religion, off of the road of tradition, off of the road of sectarianism and denominationalism, and say, go on the road that leads to Zion. And many will come in. For I open the gates. I open the gates wide for multitudes to come into Zion. And there'll be thousands upon thousands of new believers and new sounds and new songs shall be released. For the gates are open. Come on in. The gates are open. Enter in. The gates are open. Come in rejoicing. Come in dancing. Come in celebrating. Come in and receive the blessing of Zion. Oh, lift those hands to him right now. Oh, yes. Say, Lord, I thank you for my journey. I thank you for the road you put me on that goes to Zion. I will ascend. You know, Zion is a place where you have to go up. See, I'm going up. I'm not going down. I'm going up. I'm going higher and higher, because Zion is an elevated place. Tell somebody Zion is an elevated place. Tell them it's a high place. It's a mountain. You've got to go up. You've got to go up. You've got to come higher. You've got to come higher. Let the musicians come higher. Let the singers come higher. Let the dancers come higher. Let the worshipers come higher. Let the church come higher. Higher, 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 higher. Oh yes. Oh yes. Many have been on this journey, they've not even known where they're going. But God is saying, I'm calling you to Zion. I'm trying to get you to that place. And I'm hearing one word very strong that describes Zion. It's the word liberty. Somebody shout liberty. There is a freedom. I said there is a freedom. I said there is a freedom that comes in your life when you get to Zion. All that religious control and witchcraft is broken off of your life. Oh, there's a liberty. Free to worship.
The first time that you see the word worship in the Bible is in Genesis chapter 22. When God told Abraham to go and to sacrifice his son. And he says, the lad and I are going to go yonder and worship. He didn't have the worship team. He didn't have the psalmists. He didn't have the dancers. He didn't have our garments. He didn't have a CD, an iPad, an iPod. So how would he worship? He took the thing that meant the most to him. He took his promise. But just as he laid him there and he was getting ready to slay him, the angel said, Abraham, Abraham. And Abraham said, here am I. Here am I is the word, Hineni. 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 Those with a Zion heart say, Hineni, because Hineni means, here I am when I don't feel like worshiping. Here am I when it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I really want to go back to sleep. Here am I when you asked me to prefer someone who has hurt me. He made me. Here am I. So those of us with a Zion heart, can you help us sing Hineni? Because it means so many things. Hineni is an unequivocal acceptance of what the King asks of us. No matter what, it's like drawing the line. I'm not going back. I'm not moving. I'm not changing. Hineni. But it hurts, God. Hineni. But I don't understand, God. Hineni.